Hello, Vice President. We hope you're doing well. This is our presentation for our country, Brazil, and our chosen product that we would like to introduce to you. And this is our team, Apisola, me, myself, Zonafai, Nestor, Yao, Romney, and Roberto. And this is our content index, all of the sections that we're going to cover, and the people that will cover each sections of our slides. Brazil, this presentation is all about Brazil. It is a summary of the information our group has researched and analyzed, and the recommendations of our new product, which is LinguaTap. It introduces our product plan.
LinguaTab is a low cost device created for Brazilian students and working adults who lack access to quality English education, mainly due to limited internet and high costs. The tablet comes preloaded with structured lessons, speech tools, and gamified content, all accessible offline. This product is designed to meet a major unmet need in an undeserved market, offering a new, flexible way to learn English from home. In the upcoming slides, we'll explore the product's market fit, competitive position, and implementation plan in more detail. Using the VRIO framework, we evaluated our product's strategic position in the language education industry. First, it delivers clear value by helping people learn English without relying on internet access. The product is hard to imitate in the short term due to the content and local trust building, but could be copied later. Finally, with the right organization, especially through partnerships with schools or churches, we can effectively deliver this solution. Altogether, this gives us a temporary competitive advantage. With consistent updates and strong outreach, we aim to grow toward a more lasting edge.
For our competitor analysis, we researched three potential competitors. First one is established language learning apps such as Duolingo, Babbel, Rosetta Stone. The strengths of these apps are that many people use them. It's free and it makes learning fun. Their weaknesses, mostly online, not made for Portuguese speakers in Brazil. The second competitor is free online resources. Its strengths, it's free. Weaknesses, it's not organized, so it will be very confusing for a lot of people. The third competitor is other low cost tablets, e readers with English, learning content. Their strengths, cheaper, you can take them anywhere, and varieties of learning content. Weaknesses, not have special language learning stuff and compete with regular tablets. Our company's strengths and weaknesses, the strengths works without internet. It's cheaper and made specifically for Brazilians. The weaknesses, new entrants to the market, do not have as much money as the big companies and need to find ways to sell it where it is needed. The last part is gaps and vulnerabilities to exploit. No internet needed, cheaper, made for Brazilians, and it has personal help.
Our product is designed for people living in rural areas or places with limited internet access in Brazil. Many of them cannot afford private English classes, but they still want to learn because it helps them get jobs or continue studying. So we are choosing this target group because they live far from big cities, they have low or middle income, they are children, teenagers, or young adults who want to learn. And they have a basic technology skills and prefer to study on their own. They have few affordable options to learn English. And here is where our product works very best because it works offline and is easy to use. And there is a strong interest in learning English, but few accessible tools in the market right now.
So our brand name, like we mentioned before, is LinguaTab. Our positioning statement, LinguaTab empowers Brazilian learners with engaging, culturally relevant English education through a smart, adapted tablet designed to unlock global opportunity and local success. LinguaTab is positioned as Brazil's go-to digital solution for English language education. So the product line breadth and depth, the LingoTap product line includes three core models: LingoTap Kids, LingoTap Student, and LingoTap Pro. Each model is available with options. These memory options, Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi with 4 GB connectivity, and pre-install apps, stylus support, and USB-C charging. The packaging is eco-conscious, recyclable, and uses Portuguese and English for labeling. And the last one is the adaptation and customization for Brazil. It has the language, cultural fit, education, access, and inclusivity.
Our retail strategy targets key stores types in Brazil, partnering with major retailers. For direct retail, operations will be based in Sao Paulo to manage logistics and partnerships. Our sales strategy combines in-house reps in major cities for brand control and training, with independent agents in rural areas for broader outreach. This blended approach ensures both scalability and flexibility across Brazil's diverse market.
For our promotion strategy, we will use media, online media and offline media. So for the online media, we will use Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. For the offline, we will radio and post stop out and urban and peri-urban areas. We have one big idea written in Portuguese, but translated in English. Um, for the visual, we use happy student using language on a rural bus or in a small apartment.
We want Lingua Top to have a low and affordable price, but still offer good quality. Our product costs much less than traditional English courses. As you can see on this table, we have uh, three different versions: Kids, Student, and Pro, with matching prices, and we are below our main competitors on each one of them. We will sell Lingua Tab in stores with wholesalers and directly to our target market. We will be giving discounts to strategic partners and still making a good profit. We will use the price in our ads, learning English for less than 20% of the cost of a private course. Now, what about our entry strategies? Even when a wholly owned subsidiary and licensing and franchising options could be functional, we are not recommending this. We are recommending three options: contract manufacturer, importing the product, and joint venture. After making a huge analysis of each one of these options, our decision for entry strategy is to start with a contract manufacturer because because this will help you to introduce help us to introduce the product into the market. We can evaluate and make an agreement with a key contract manufacturer. And it is important to mention that we'll use imported components that make all the assembled locally in Brazil, which will bring the avoidance of some import duties. Beginning with the local sales and marketing strategies, including the distribution of the tablet. This will include campaigns to enable the customers to learn more about the tablet and our brand, and an evaluation of our target market and the response to our products. It will also include customer engagement activities, including schools, government, and other key customers to enhance our potential sales. And as we start to increase our sales, we will look for a local company with high experience in education, great networking with our target market, and strong IT capabilities to start this joint venture.
Now for the risk mitigation, we divide it into two. We have risks and solutions. For the risk, we have currency volatility, regulation delays, cultural resistance, and tech-based learning. And for the solutions, we have price buffers, partner with education consultants, and emphasize family involvement in marketing.
Here's the initial list of the proposed components to be imported: the motherboard, the lithium-ion batteries, chip microprocessors, the LCD touch display, and as desirable, the flash storage. We are importing them due to the availability of these components globally, particularly in Asia. And the rest of the components, like case parts and the fully assembly, will be manufactured in Brazil. Based on the WTO tariff database, for processor parts and batteries, the import tariffs will be benefit by the most favored nation. Tariff rates for electronic components and subassemblies range from 8 to 16%. The lithium-ion batteries, the average applied tariff is 16%. Because the most common source for these components in China, we must be aware that Brazil doesn't have an FTA with that country. So we select from three specific suppliers: Shenzhen Daxon Electronics, Wintec Industrial, which are based in China and Taiwan respectively, and finally Samsung Electromechanics, which is based on Vietnam, because Vietnam is part of the Mercosur cooperation talks. It would bring us benefits in tariffs and customs. So and also it's supported by the Samsung brand. They have a strong logistic network. We will have benefits, as I mentioned, on tariffs and custom. So considering all this, we are taking Samsung Electromechanics from Vietnam as our primary supplier, considering all the mentioned benefits. And as you can see, here is the logistic plan that we are planning to start. Our export port will be Hai Phong Port, the largest seaport in northern Vietnam. The importing country logistic, as we mentioned, is Brazil, and the receiving port is Port of Santos, Sao Paulo, which is Brazil's largest container terminal. So the shipping line options that we are evaluating, we can use all of these three: MSC, CMA, CGM, and the best one is Maersk Line.
And our last part of our presentation is our reference slide. These are all the materials and the sources that we use in our presentation and our paper. And that concludes our presentation. Thank you.